Just got into London. Big old city, obviously. Something a bit different. Going to be heading out towards Tommy Robson protest in a minute, and well, hopefully have a good day there, and we'll see you soon. Here we are in front of Buckingham Palace. I actually thought it was, well, I didn't know what it was.
The flag on the top is either if it's up or half mast or something, the king's in, but I'm not entirely sure how it works.
Yeah.
I can't remember what way round it goes.
Obviously all looks nice around here, a lot of people around, I gather they're all tourists.
Far right flag up there.
All getting excited about them. Yeah. Probably even a bunch of lefties here somewhere. I can smell some. In the middle of Hyde Park. You probably won't be able to see it, but there's a squirrel over there running around. Never been here before. It looks massive.
The joke con has wrecked it a bit.
There we go, there's Big Ben. And some like windmill, no not a windmill, a big wheel thing up there in like the side there.
Was that a windmill?
Proper mad round here.
It's smaller in life, doesn't it?
There's police on horses over there.
I don't know why I didn't just do a really bad tour of London like before getting to the rally instead.
Police seem to be everywhere around here, look.
Oh, what's bringing me?
Must be getting closer now. There's these little horses, little ponies. There's like PC pods all lined up everywhere here. Railings everywhere.
Have a nice day.
There's the big wheel thing. And the River Thames. Don't know what that boat's doing, looks like it's almost sinking. But must be alright. Well, the other side of Big Ben in there. Hello. Here we have some bloke on his little wind box. Blowing away, making a load of noise. There's another boat there, look.
Uber boat.
Oh yeah. Loads of buildings everywhere, massive big ones and old ones and all sorts. Here we are, flags all over the place. Here they come, look at this.
What the fuck is that on that building?
Helicopter up there in the sky.
What the hell is that left-wing woke flag doing up there? Absolute filth.
Where are we going to
Absolute filth.
You can see it's gone quite busy here now. We've now got to go and find our meeting point.
How, let me get dressed.
Police on their bikes. Just all these flags that have gone mad. Absolutely mental. More people turning up constantly. Walking down some dodgy little streets here at the moment. Flags all down as far as you can see. All behind us.
Freedom! Freedom!
Just literally everywhere you go, people with flags. People walking all the way to it and all that. Getting to the meeting points. Police obviously everywhere. Even little ones. Down this little side lane. There's a lefty, just walked past. She even smelt like one. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Keir Starmer's a wanker.
All cheering away, Keir Starmer's a wanker. They half know how to tell the truth, don't they? Going to be a load of lefties here today, and don't want to get too close to them because there's going to be stinking. They will smell disgusting. There's some bloke over there in the old tiddy widdles. More people over there with some more flags. All heading away from where we're going, which is quite good. We got a nice clear path. People just dump these bikes around like they're taxis or whatever. All massive big high-rise buildings and all that lot. There's a different police officer with a white hat. Whatever that means. Look at that up there. What a sight, eh?
Alright, where are you?
Just everywhere you go, look, people after people after people. All going to one thing. The Tommy Robson. getting close to our meeting point now. There's a window cleaner.
There he is. There's Paul there.
Oh yeah, there we go, we got Paul over here, look. Alright Paul. Flares are going off. All the smoke flares. We're literally right in the middle of it all.
Sorry, mate.
Big TV. People literally everywhere.
The barrier's over there. Come here. This way.
I'm not sorry. Though it hurts, I only wish you blessings.
I can't do any more.
Stop it. Stop. No.
We'll not need the selfie.
No, there he is. Let's clap our hands for Brother Wendell. Doing a great job. Are we ready to unite the kingdom? Let them hear us in Parliament. Let them hear us in Downing Street. Let them hear us all around this nation. Make some noise! We want to appreciate the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the God of this nation. He's called Jesus Christ. Christ is King. 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 And he always will be. And we want to appreciate the leader of this cultural movement. Unite the kingdom. His name rings through the echoes of that Parliament and that Downing Street. His name gives nightmares to Keir Starmer and all the leftists around this country. They can't stop talking about him. They can't stop thinking about him. Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy. Come on. Tommy Robinson. Oh, Tommy Robinson. And now, let's have our flags waving in the air as I want to hand over to Sister Star. But one thing I want to say is that Britain, we will never be moved. We will never back down. This is the land of hope and glory. And sisters in this battle, the United States of America, Canada, France, Germany, Poland, every single westernized nation that is under threat right now, we stand united! This song is the theme song for the Unite the Kingdom movement. I want to say thank you to Tony from WAT Patriots who wrote this song, and he sent it to Tommy, and we recorded it. It's out right now. We need everybody here and watching online to download this song right now. All you have to do is go to utksong.com. utksong.com. Don't just stream it. We need you to download it, and I'll tell you why. Because we want to get this. Did I say want to? We are going to get this song to #1 in the British charts. Come on, you can do better than that. Not just because it's a good song, because it represents our movement, it represents our voice, it represents our people, and it represents Tommy Robinson. And when the BBC don't have any choice but to play a song of Tommy Robinson and Unite the Kingdom, it's gonna be sweet. Let's unite the kingdom! Come on from far and wide. Show your flags and show your pride. From all four corners hear the call. This land is ours, we must stand tall. Come on, stand side by side. It's time to stand, we must not hide. Raise your banners, raise your call. Free speech lives for one and all. Come on, beat freedom's drum. Unite the kingdom, the time has come. Come on! From New York streets to Canadian plains, the struggle's same, the fight remains. One voice, one truth across the land. World of patriots making a stand. Come on, stand side by side. It's time to stand, we must not hide. Raise your banners, raise your call. Free speech lives for one and all. Come on, beat freedom's drum. Unite the kingdom, the time has come. Come on! Tried to shame, but we won't bow nor play their game. Speak the truth, we stand our ground. Within the people the power's found. Hey! Come on, stand side by side. It's time to stand, we must not hide. Raise your banners, raise your voice. These knees lift, it's still our choice. Come on, the time has come. Unite the kingdom, we'll show. Just clap your hands like this, here we go, yeah! Here we go! Alright, we want to hear you. One more time.
future for our country. So can I just ask, can I please ask, remember we're all on the same team, there's going to be a little bit of pushing and shoving. London has never seen numbers like this before in its history. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here. But on the message of safety, wherever you're situated now, please just stay where you are and enjoy the day, because pushing and shoving, we don't want any injuries, no one passing out. Let's just enjoy today. And I'm not going to give you a political speech to get the ball rolling, because we have enough of that bollocks in Parliament. And we're here today to speak truth.
Come on!
So my take on this harmonious occasion, it makes me want to be a better person, and I mean that. It makes me want to be a better friend. It makes me want to build a bigger community. It makes me want to reach out to my brother or sister and give them my hand and say, I've got you! And I have got you, and I know that you've got me! And this is what the government don't like. Do you think the government are going to break our spirits? Yeah, good luck with that. If we can start squashing our differences, seeing the good in each other, because we've all got good in us, whether we disagree. We don't need to disagree, that's boring. But we have got to see the good in each other. We have got to pull together more than we've ever done before. And we've got to lean. We've got to lean into unity, because that is all we've got now. But that is all we need. I hope you take this on board. Today, you are the envy of England, Europe, possibly the world. Oh, you can bank on that, baby. You had the courage to get off of your sofa and onto your feet and into London, irrespective of possible backlash. And all the friends that didn't come with you today, they'll be thinking, shit, I should have turned up to that, because there's about 3 million beautiful, patriotic people here. Oh, wow! Come on! Come on! I could ramble on all day because I'm so thrilled to be here. But I've got a few people to introduce. Some of them you may have heard of even. But before we get the ball rolling, and remember, we are being watched by the world now. And we're going to start with a prayer. Bishop Kieran Devon, come to the stage and let rip, my brother. And thank you for being here to give us some hope and spirit.
This week, one of our own paid the ultimate price. And if you believe in what Charlie Kirk believed, if you stand for your faith, if you stand for your family, if you stand for your freedom, lift your hands and shout! My brothers, my sisters, let us consecrate this time to our beloved Lord as we pray together.
All right, we're going to sing this song, so just have a bit of fun with you, all right? It says, I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Cause we're rolling down the River Thames to victory.
Said I left a good job in the city.
boys rolling. Now the ladies.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
We need to hear you go.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Now everybody together. Here we go.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Unite the kingdom.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
I want my country back. We are being faced with the four horsemen of the woke apocalypse. Climate. We must fear the climate. We teach our children to loathe themselves. We teach our children to loathe themselves. We teach ourselves to loathe ourselves. But we must live in hope. We have had the most appalling thing happen this week. The most appalling thing, a man who took discourse out into the world and he was greeted with death. And you must understand that the only way you deal with people like that is with truth. You can never kill the truth. So we will take a sword every single time to those that try and shut down free speech. Free speech belongs to every single one of us. It doesn't discriminate between rich or poor. We must defend it with everything, otherwise we are ruled by the tyrannical hordes of angry, envious and greedy people. And I live in hope, and I see the sun, and I pray for Charlie Kirk, and I pray for the great people of America and you wonderful people who have come out today to show your support for our nation, which matters. Our nation matters. This is our home. We have nowhere else to go. And we will defend it. And we see here, with the millions of you before us, that we will not be defeated, we will not be quiet, and we will stand for our country, and we will be proud. And we will honour those who came before us, who gave the sacrifice that we must do in return, otherwise our children will be fighting in the streets. Our country is facing I see my sons, and I see other people's sons, and I see the next generation are a golden generation, and we must hold them so close and encourage them, because this is a kingdom, and we must be united against those that wish to destroy it. And I am honoured and grateful to be here, to be able to speak to you all. I have nothing else to say, but we must unite the kingdom! Freedom!
Love you, Lawrence. Next up, all the way from Canada, founder of Rebel News, absolute truth seeker, Mr. Ezra Levant. Let's let the video roll.
Stretching for miles in this great city, and hello to the millions more watching online around the world. That's part of the story, isn't it? The establishment media, the regime media, the legacy media, the government media, they haven't mentioned this rally. They want to pretend it doesn't even exist. Well, it exists. You exist, even if the media party pretends you don't. And if the only source of news we had was the regime media, that would be a problem. But across the United Kingdom, and in my country of Canada, and around the world, a new generation of citizen journalists is arising to tell the other side of the story. Whether it's the Canadian truckers or the Dutch farmers or now the mothers and grandmothers protesting outside Britain's dangerous migrant hotels. Just as establishment politicians have failed to loyally serve the people, establishment journalists have failed to honestly tell us about our world. But here's the good news. Each of you can be a journalist. If you have a cell phone with a video camera, you can be a journalist. If you have an X account, you can be a journalist. To fill in the blanks left by the media party, to tell the story of your own community, and to correct the regime media's many errors and lies. Measured by the number of people who watch his videos and documentaries, our host today, Tommy Robinson, is in fact Britain's leading journalist. And the response from the regime to simply call everyone a racist, it just doesn't seem to work anymore, does it? And more people will watch this rally online than watch all of the official TV news stations and newspapers in the UK combined. It's not easy being a dissident these days, though. Police will find a way to arrest you. Even just for a post on social media, 30 people a day across the UK are arrested for mean tweets. Some of them, like the mother, Lucy Connolly, are sent to prison for their words. This in the country that gave us the Magna Carta and set the standard for free speech. That's why there are so many people around the world watching, because we're worried about Great Britain. We love you. You're the place that taught us about responsible government and freedom, and you're losing both, and it's painful to watch. The British people are slow to anger. They're polite. They believe in keeping calm and carrying on. They believe in a stiff upper lip. As Kipling said in his poem, The Beginnings, hating is not in the blood of the English, but even the English have had enough. Some people want to ban Tommy Robinson, to silence him, to jail him, perhaps even worse. I don't think he can get a fair trial anymore in the UK courts. He's become the official scapegoat, the official enemy of the state. And yet he keeps going, warning his fellow countrymen. The best time to have heeded Tommy's warnings was 15 years ago. But the second best time is right now. And I think that's actually happening. Mainstream politicians and journalists are now talking about stopping immigration and even mass deportations and remigration. Politicians who used to support censorship, like the Online Safety Act, are now talking about freedom. They now carefully and modestly support the things that they used to condemn when Tommy Robinson said them. And we noticed that. Tommy was just ahead of his time. That is my hope today, that the ideas that were censored, the debates that were forbidden, the news that was covered up, the marginalization of patriotic citizens, the bizarre preference for foreign people and foreign ideas over national ideas, my hope is that era finally comes to an end. And when the British people look back, when you take back your country, you will be able to say, you were there. You were there at a turning point. You were there when the people decided, in their millions, to no longer be afraid to love their country. Good luck, and keep fighting for freedom.
Okay, so next up, we got the Pocket Rocket from Australia. He's a fearless journalist. Some say he's the Tommy Robinson of Oz, Mr. Abiy Yemeni.
Hear that from Melbourne. G'day, London! That's that's fair income, that's a bit better. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Avi Yamini from Rebel News. I am Tommy Robinson's taller, more handsome brother. But on a serious note, how good is this? I've been to Tommy Robinson rallies for almost a decade now. Bloody hell, in the beginning I got a lot of crap for them. But they were massive then. But it is nothing in comparison to what we're seeing here today. The world is waking up thanks to Tommy Robinson and his leadership. Because we're running behind schedule and I got told that I better hurry up. I just want to say to everyone, thank you for coming out. Because in the last, what is it now, 48 hours, the enemies of truth, the enemies of justice, the enemies of everything that's right, tried to scare you guys into silence by shooting and murdering one of the strongest voices for that truth and justice. But none of you cowered. In fact, it looks like the numbers doubled or tripled because of that. And really, it turns out the murder of Charlie Kirk is the turning point for this fight. And we want to say thank you to Charlie Kirk and thank you to Tommy Robinson. And Tommy, he's telling me to be quiet here. Guys, what is it? Alright guys, we're going to go that way. It's working. There we go. Alright, after me guys. I want the biggest response ever so we can clip this. Looking at the camera, mate. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 God bless. Now I'm just going to introduce the next hero is a man who comes from possibly the only person that comes here further than me. Just the haka. Do I introduce him? I have no ideas what I'm doing at the end of it. I just thought no one would be able to see me because I'm so small. So, do I introduce him or? Alright guys, the Destiny Church from New Zealand are here to perform the haka for you in London.
Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the trumpet on my holy mountain. Let the earth tremble. Let the people tremble. For who are we, a great and mighty people, who have come here today to express the freedom and liberty to speak our truth. Oh, tu turifiti whakamaua kia tina. Oh, homie, huie. Oh, taringa whakarongo. Oh, iwi tabu. Today, I want to say to you that we're going to get rid of the curse and bring back the blessing to our nations for our children's children. So right now, in the name of Jesus, secular humanism, I break your power right now. Rip it up, boys. Bring the next one out. In the name of Jesus, the Muslim Brotherhood, I break your spirit in the name of Jesus. Rip it up, boys. Here's the Islamic terrorist flag. In the name of Jesus, I bind you up, you terrorist organization. Rip it up, boys. Hey, there's one more. Yeah. The Palestinian religion of lies. The Palestinian religion of lies and corruption. In the name of Jesus, we finish your power in our nation. Rip it up, boys. Your nation. You are the cradle of civilization. The cradle of Christianity rests with you. We support you, but we must have Christianity as our religion, official religion. Tell what's his name? What's the name of your? I forgot the name. What is Tommy? What do you call him? Wanker? Jesus, I bless right now the blessing of God on these nations. Yes. Come on, somebody. In the name of Jesus, may our future now just lift to another level. We clear the heavens just like the rain went. Today is the beginning of a new era. A new era of prosperity, peace, and a future for your children's children like they would never believe. They are now going into collapse mode. They're collapsing. Then we'll take over. Get ready. Finish with the talk. Time for action. Thank you very much. Kiraro! Huriya! Tukua!
They should never, ever, ever have sent Tommy to jail. Look at what they've done. Week after week, I had to watch his beard and hair grow. Remember I spoke a little bit about friendship earlier? Well, there is no better friend to the country than Tommy. Think of the sacrifices. Think of the attacks he's come under, the slander, the psychological abuse, the relentless smears and lies. It's a good job we're not easily fooled because we do know the truth. And I'm just going to get him on. We got to get him on. Tommy, they want you on. They don't want to hear me. Who do you want to hear? Who do you want to hear? Who are you thankful for? Who do you love? Who's got the biggest set of testicles in the country that deserve their own wheelbarrow? Play the video.
18 British women raped. Well, tell me why he wasn't arrested. I'd have been arrested. I believe we need to protect the British public. I'm from Luton Town, you're talking about racism.
The prison officer actually opened up my door and said, "Do not leave this cell, your life depends on it."
50,000 British Muslims downloaded a terrorist manual in our country. 50,000! On New Year's Eve, 100 women. Some of them raped, some of them robbed. Now, can I ask you a question? Have you read the Quran?
Show some respect.
Show some respect.
Show some respect.
Have you read this?
For people.
The reality is, this is a war. These people are waging war on us for time. This has gone on for 1,400 years. This is nothing new.
Okay? Look around you, feel your strength. You are part of a tidal wave of patriotism that is sweeping across this country. Come on, Tommy! This is the biggest demonstration in Britain's history. Turn to the person next to you. Shake their hand. Greet them. Give them a hug. This is your community. These are your brothers and your sisters. We today are united. Today is the spark of a cultural revolution in Great Britain. This is our gentlemen, the traitors in Westminster are watching right now. They are cowering, they are trembling. Keir Starmer, the Labour Party, the revolution has started. They managed to silence us for 20 years with labels. Racist, Islamophobe, far right. They don't work anymore. The dam has well and truly burst. The cat is out of the bag and there is no putting it back in. The silent majority will be silent no longer. Today, we are sending shockwaves through the corridors of power of the elite, like a bloody earthquake. For the last 20 years, there has been a globalist revolution. They have attacked the family, they've attacked Christianity, they've opened the borders, they've flooded our nations. We are the start of a counter-revolution. What a moment, look at this, look at this, look. We are done being gagged. We are done watching our communities crumble at the hands of open border, mass, uncontrolled immigration. Our women, our daughters are scared to walk the streets. Their safety has been taken from them. And what do the elite do? Just last week, they took Epping community to court and they said in court that the rights of migrants, undocumented migrants that we know nothing about, supersede the rights of the local community. They told the world that Somalians, Afghanis, Pakistanis, and all of them, their rights supersede yours, the British public, the people that built this nation, the people whose families have sacrificed for this nation. No more! We have gone from 30,000 people to 100,000 people to 200,000 people to millions of people. Flags are flying across our country. It's a beautiful sight. And as all of this happens, the government are attempting to do a U-turn. Politicians all of a sudden are finding courage and they're parroting the things that we have said for 15 years. They targeted us, they slandered us, they demonised us, they attacked us, and they imprisoned us. But they can see the people power, they can see the shift. Go on, Tommy! Go on, Tommy! off of 9 million votes. 9 million votes. He slivered into Parliament with 9 million votes. 20 million British people didn't bother to vote. Who are those people? It's us. People like you, people like me, who have been told their voices do not matter. We are here today to tell you, the British public, your voices matter. And when we energise, when we captivate, when we electrify those 20 million people, that is when we regain power of our country. To see the grassroots protests across the country, outside the hotels, it's inspired this country. The women have led it. The women have led it. And when 1 million or 2 million today becomes 20 million, power returns to the people. Just 12 months ago, we would have millions of flags across this country. We would have millions roaring in London. The revolution is here. They can't stop it. Be vocal, stand tall, and be proud. Now, I want to talk about unity in a minute, but as I lay in prison on solitary confinement for making a documentary, a brilliant documentary, I had a vision as I lay in that cell thinking about this day, thinking about a cultural revolution. Never ever could I have expected the scenes we are seeing today in London. As I was preparing for this, I dug up a video from 10 years ago where I gave a speech. For the last 15 years, it's felt like we're banging our heads against the wall. It's felt like people don't love their country. Let me show you that video.
While watching this video, share it. Man the fuck up. Get out on the streets. Where is your English pride? Where is your...
And we were on our own, there wasn't many. Now I want to play you a video of a beautiful song that asks the same question.
Where are the men of England, those heroes brave and bold? Where are the men who bled and died in foreign wars untold? The men who conquered all and stood for faith and love. The men who looked to guidance from the Father up above. Where are the men of England, the heroes brave and bold? The men who stood for faith and truth, whose honour wasn't sold. Where were the men of England when abusers so depraved took the daughters of our nation who forever they enslaved? What of the men of England that looked the other way? They took the country shilling, they never made their play. Where are the men of England, the heroes brave and bold? The men who stood for faith and truth, whose honour wasn't sold. The vile police and vice squad, they all seem quite amused, as at the hands of groomers our daughters were abused. The politicians blamed the lads who stood up one and all. Most of all, they blamed the one who always took the fall. the heroes brave and bold, the men who stood for faith and truth, whose honor wasn't sold. Where are you, men of England? For now we all must stand. The future of our children is still within your hand. The future not yet written for this green and pleasant land. Where are you, men of England? The heroes brave and bold, the men who stood for faith and truth, whose honor wasn't sold. Where are the men of England? The heroes brave and bold, the men who stood for faith and truth, whose honor wasn't sold. Where are you, men of England? For now we all must stand. The future of our children is still within your hand. Where are you, men of England? For now we all must stand. The future of our children is still within your hand. The future not yet written for this green and pleasant land. Where are you, men of England? The heroes brave and bold, the men who stood for faith and truth, whose honor wasn't sold. Where are you, men of England? For now we all must stand. The future of our children is still within your hand.
So let me ask you, where are the men from England? Here they are. But this isn't just about England. It's about Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. So, we thank you. Let me have a thank you and let me hear some noise for the Scottish patriots who have travelled here today. God bless Scotland. And now, let me hear it. Let me hear it for the Welsh who have travelled here today. And now, next one. Let me hear it for Northern Ireland. But as I look at my mother standing in this crowd, we want to unite everybody. My mum was born in Ireland. Let's hear it for the Irish Patriots. I know many of them are here today. Do you know today, Republicans and Loyalists have travelled together from Belfast to this event. Come on! But there's one flag. There's one flag that brings all of us crazy people together.
Devon.
Let's hear it for Great Britain. Let me tell you what I see today. Something that was asleep for so long. I see the British spirit. They have underestimated us for so long. And time again, every time they think they beat us down, we come back stronger. Look at these crowds, man. Come on! Come on! Now, everyone who's here today, let's look at what brings us to... Men of England.
Too late.
I done the Men of England, I asked President. But what brings us all together? Let's not look at what differences we have. Every one of you are here today, from England, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, even Australia, Canada. You are here because you love your country. You love your children. And we want a better future and a safe future for them. Wow, my throat, man. Wow. Do you know, the best thing is, everyone who's going to speak today, they tried to break. They tried to stop. And we are all sending a message, because none of the people here today, none of them backed down. We rode the storm, we weathered the storm, and today we are the storm. Now, the next lady, there's a lady I admire. And you know what? If you listen to me, I moan a lot. I talk about all the problems I've had, all the bad things that have happened to me. It's like poor Tommy. The next lady who's coming up, when you hear what they put her through, when you hear what they did to her, she doesn't even moan about it. It was only when I sat down on a podcast and heard her full story that I looked at her in total awe. This is a woman in Britain that young girls and women should look up to. Let's play the video of who's talking next.
And whatever happens to him there, I couldn't really give a single flying fudge. You are not alone. We are many, and we are stronger together. It's interesting to me that we're celebrating the wrong things in this society. If you don't like it, you could obviously piss. Many thanks.
Katie Hopkins, come on.
Don't you all look lovely today? This is how your capital city should look on a daily basis. There is only one man that could have made this happen today, and that man is Tommy Robinson. And let me tell you, you know you've been called many things. You've been pushed to the back of the line. You've been given labels. You've been smeared by the mainstream media, by the BBC, by all the people who put you down. But you are none of those things, because you are great people indeed. And they have tried to silence us. They took my friend Tommy and they put him in prison. They took my friend Charlie and they shot him. They tried to take my children and they deported my ass from Australia. And I say fuck the Australians for that. But it doesn't matter. They can put us in prison. They can shoot us. They can lock us up, but they will not stop us now. Because we are not here because we hate. We are not here because we want bad things for other people. We are here because we grew up knowing freedoms, and we will get those freedoms back for our kids and our grandchildren. Yes, we will. And I will say three things. I speak for no one but myself, and I remain the biggest bitch in Britain. But let me say, I don't care what religion you are. Just don't try and take your religion and shove it down the faces of my children or my people. I don't care what biological sex you may think you might be. You can identify as a light. If you want to, I will take a light bulb and I will shove it up your ass if it makes you happy. I don't care. But do not ask me to believe the same shit that you believe. There are only two biological sexes, and that's all there will ever be. And when it comes to race and colour, we all got along very well for a good 20, 30 years till they started to divide us. We don't care what colour you are. We don't care where you come from. But if you want to come to this fine country, you better come here. You better work hard. You better fit in. You better love our flag, because if you don't want to fit in, then you can fuck off! My darlings, remember this feeling. Remember this day. Remember what Tommy Robinson has achieved against all the odds, because each one of you showed up, and I bloody love you all for it. You are told that you are alone. You are told that you don't matter. Take it from me, and you can take it to the bank. You are not alone. We are many, and we are stronger together. Thank you for listening to me, London.
Complicit in what we know now, they was also involved in raping some of those children. Now, when I exposed Rotherham, I took all my evidence, including tape recordings of police officers, and I gave it to the Times newspaper. I was fortunate enough to go on to get criminal justice, and my rapist was sentenced to 35 years in prison. Now I continue to work as an activist. So as I say, this is something that's been happening all over the country, and something that is still happening today. People think that this is a thing of the past. I tell you right now, it's not. Now, I did another exposure back in 2018 when Rotherham Council invited my rapist into my son's life to apply for contact or even full custody through the family courts. Now, many people will know how corrupt our family courts are. They are thousands of women around the country being forced to have contact with the very men that raped them because they had children from their rapes. Something our government still know about and still are allowing. Now, I'm very fortunate to be able to stand here today and share my story. There's many survivors that aren't living today, and I want to tell you about an incredible family called the Sheeran family. Now, when I came to work at Urban School, I interviewed a woman called Anne Sheeran, and then I went on to make a documentary with 2C TV to share their horrific story. Now, Andrew's daughter was called Jodie. Jodie was gang raped in her hometown of Stoke-on-Trent when she was a child. She was gang raped on Eid, and after they gang raped her, they poured curry powder all over her. Now, Jodie became pregnant, and she went on to tell the police of what had happened to her. The man got charged, and what they thought was going to go to court for justice. They dropped the trial just as it was starting. That was something that Jodie felt very, very difficult to deal with. She turned to drink, and unfortunately, she passed away. Now her son, Jaden, and her mother, Anne, they're fighting still to this day to get some sort of criminal justice in a victimless prosecution. Now, before I go, I'm just going to ask you all to support the Sheeran family, just like many of you have supported me. And I want you all to remember Jodie Sheeran. Thank you, and I'll see you all again.
Right. What a brave lady. Let's give her a round of applause again, everyone. Come on. Now, as I went through the stories and got to know the survivors in Telford, one brave lady said there was one song that she listened to that told her story. Now, when you listen to the lyrics in this song, I want you all to think and listen to and know what happened to Britain's daughters, and listen to the words and the meaning of this song that's going to be sung now, okay?
sharpest words wanna cut me down. Gonna stand a fight, I'm gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Cheers. God bless you, Britain. God bless you.
Hello, London! My name is Courtney Wright, and I'm so proud to stand here today. Even though I'm only 13, I already know how lucky we are to live in this country. Britain is our home. It's a place built on courage, sacrifice and freedom. Millions before us fought to protect it, and it's our duty to love it, respect it and keep it strong. We may be young, but we are the future, and together, with pride in our heart, we will always stand for our great nation. I wrote a speech for my culture day at school, and I was silenced. Silenced because I'm a British girl and my voice didn't count. Do you want to hear my speech, London Patriot? Today I want to talk about my culture, British culture, and why it's important to me. In Britain we have lots of traditions including drinking tea, I love to talk about the weather, and we have the royal family. We have amazing history like kings and queens, castles and writers like Shakespeare. It's also modern, diverse and always changing, with music, fashion and food from all around the world blending into daily life. And let's not forget about fish and chips. It's also the way we speak, our humour, our values of fairness and politeness, and the mix of old traditions and new ideas. But sometimes in school we only hear about other cultures, which is great because learning about different countries is interesting and important. But it can feel like being British doesn't count as a culture just because it's a majority. I think culture should be for everyone, not just for people from other countries or backgrounds. Being British is still a culture and it matters too. So let's celebrate all cultures, whether they come from far away or right here at home. Thank you.
Must be so bloody proud. Where are they? Let's have a round of applause for our mum and dad as well. Come on. Make sure your children are proud of their country, proud of its history, and proud of their culture. What a brave little girl. Wow. Now, as there's been an uprising of women across Britain, again, absolutely beautiful to watch. I saw another lady singing a song, and it just brought a smile to my face every time I see it, and every time I listen to it. So, will you come up now and perform that song for us, darling?
Unbelievable. I just want to start by saying I just can't get over it. Look, wow.
unbelievable. Look at all these patriots. Amazing. Thank you, everybody. You're amazing. You're going to make a real difference today. We are literally a part of history. Everything is going to change from today. This is it. Ready? The granny harmer wants us mixed up in his foul drama. Yes, the same prick that hates on the farmers and made grannies freeze in their pajamas. He's a traitor, an undercover dictator, a war instigator. He wants to fuck around and mess with human nature. Going round kids is satanic behaviour. And we ain't gonna fight no war, and we ain't gonna play no more. Sitting in silence, 'cause we know your game is to push us to violence. And we ain't gonna fight no more, and we ain't gonna play no more. We say no to the Israel war. Don't you know his dad's a toolmaker? Well, I'd say he made a perfect violator, a top knob and an Englishman hater, a Ukrainian boy penetrator. Man knows firsthand how to be fixed it. Fully involved but the missed it. Hidden evidence 'cause they didn't want to risk it. Kept stomach quiet with a rich tea biscuit. Lies and corruption on every news station. Don't you dare speak about immigration. Gender 30's a full operation as we continue to lie to the nation. And we ain't gonna fight no war, and we ain't gonna play no more. Sitting in silence 'cause we know your game is to push us to violence. And we ain't gonna fight no war, and we ain't gonna play no more. We say no to the Israel war, no war. No war. No war. No war. No war.
Today, I call upon all of you to invoke the help of your country's patron saint, Saint George. Legend holds that Saint George fought against a dragon that was demanding human sacrifice. He fought a battle of good versus evil. And today, hundreds of years later, we are still fighting that very same fight. We are fighting a fight of truth versus lies, of freedom versus tyranny, and of light versus dark. And just 3 days ago, one of our bravest warriors lost his life fighting it. So today, we also fight for him. We fight for Charlie Kirk. We fight for our nations. We fight for our children. Ladies and gentlemen, St. George's shield became your very flag. And now, your flag has to become a shield once again. A shield that will protect us in the fight against the evil forces that just like back then against the dragon, we are fighting this time because they are demanding the sacrificing of our children on the altar of mass migration. So, my patriots, raise your flag, wave them high, wave them proudly, because there is nothing that today's dragon fears more than that. And that dragon resides at 10 Downing Street. Interrupt that. But I will say, ladies and gentlemen, it is not a minute too late that you guys are all here. Because our civilization is on the brink of destruction. As a result of mass immigration everywhere in Europe, we are losing our homelands. We are becoming minorities in our own countries. In many cities, this is already the case. Here, where we are today in London, a shocking 41% of all people are foreign born, and the total immigrant population lies at 60%. I don't have to tell you what the consequences of that are. The fruits of mass immigration are insecurity, impoverishment, and cultural decay. Here in London, you can't walk around with your phone in your hands without the risk of it getting stolen. But who cares about phones when your daughters are being raped and the perpetrators who do it tell them that that is what white girls are for? That, plus the fact that the authorities, the very same people who are supposed to protect them, repeat that same rhetoric. That is what constitutes a betrayal on a level that we have never seen before. And make no mistake, the Rotherham rapes, they didn't just happen in Rotherham. They happen all over the continent as well. On a daily basis, everywhere in Europe, unsuspecting white boys and girls, men and women are assaulted, raped, and murdered every single day. So let's not beat around the bush here. We are witnessing the rape, replacement, and murder of our people.
Yet we can't find one. Don't kid yourselves that we've had a political revolution. If there was any member of parliament in there who represented the people truly, they would have come here today and spoke with you. Why? Some people may ask, we've got lots of European politicians here. We are uniting the kingdom. Today we've united this kingdom like no one has ever seen before. But it's not just Britain that's being invaded. It's not just Britain that's being raped. Every single Western nation faces the same problem. An orchestrated, organised invasion and replacement of European citizens is happening. We, all of us, Europeans and Westerners, we have tolerated too much. They don't fear us if we're isolated. Unity is strength. I want to now introduce you one by one leaders and leading politicians from some of Europe's best populist, real political parties. The future leaders of Europe are here today to inspire you about the fight that's going on in their countries. If you're watching this and you're from France, if you're from Germany, Poland, Spain, any other European country, we want to unite all the patriots of Europe together for a future where we fight together. Speaker, let's play the video. I've looked up to this man, followed his journey as I have all of these gentlemen. Eric, some more, let's see the video.
Mes chers amis,
my dear friends,
je suis venu ici à Londres pour vous transmettre le salut admiratif du peuple français. Le peuple français qui sait qu'on peut compter sur vous quand la liberté de nos peuples est en danger.
I have come here to London to convey to you the admiring greetings of the French people. The French people who know they can count on you when the freedom of our peoples is in danger.
Je suis heureux d'être au milieu de vous, aussi nombreux aujourd'hui. Je suis fier d'être au milieu de ce peuple anglais qui se révolte, de ce peuple anglais qui se réveille, de ce peuple anglais qui ne veut pas mourir.
I am happy to be among you, so many of you today. I am proud to be among this English people who are revolting, this English people who are awakening, this English people who refuse to die.
Pendant des siècles, vous et nous, le peuple anglais et le peuple français, nous nous sommes affrontés pour la domination de l'Europe et du monde. Aujourd'hui, nous devons oublier nos combats passés parce que nous sommes confrontés au même danger mortel.
For centuries, you and we, the English people and the French people, fought for domination of Europe and the world today. We must forget our past battles because we face the same mortal danger.
Nous sommes, vous et nous, soumis au même processus de grand remplacement de nos peuples européens par des peuples venus du Sud et de culture musulmane. Vous et nous sommes colonisés par nos anciennes colonies.
We are both subject to the same process of the great replacement of our European peoples by peoples coming from the South and of Muslim culture. You and we are being colonized by our former colonies.
Vous et nous ne voulons pas devenir minoritaires sur notre propre sol. Vous et nous ne voulons pas disparaître.
You and we do not want to become a minority on our own soil. You and we do not want to disappear.
Lorsque le général de Gaulle, notre grand homme que vous avez recueilli ici, s'est adressé à la jeunesse allemande quelques années seulement après la guerre mondiale, il leur a dit « Nous avions jadis le devoir de nous affronter, nous avons désormais le droit de nous aimer. » Je vous dirai la même chose, nous avons le devoir de nous battre ensemble.
When General de Gaulle, our great man whom you welcomed here, addressed German youth just a few years after the Second World War, he told them, "We once had the duty to fight each other. Now we have the right to love each other." I will say the same thing to you. We have the duty to fight together.
Vive l'Angleterre anglaise et vive la France française.
Long live a French France and long live an English England.
Right.
Go. That's it.
Hey?
Radio. Smashing windows.
Oh, there's them. People starting to leave now. Troy's still down there somewhere. Hopefully he should be up here soon. Helicopter up here in the sky, can't really see it, but he is up there. Right. There you go, just a little dot in the sky. We got Churchill here. There he is, Mr. Churchill. Still a lot of people around. A lot of police and all that lot. Hey?
Got dragged away down there.
Yeah, I saw him walk out. I don't know what happened. Quite sure what's going on down there. There's another horse.
Great name.
Might see about having a McDonald's on the way, I think, maybe. All going mad here at the moment. Must have been about 10 or 15 riot vans then going past. Hey?
They're all down there.
Down the end down there you on about?
Yeah, there's barriers up,
Yeah.
police in front and behind the barriers, and all the cops of the vans and right vans are up.
Oh, yeah.